Hey everybody, The Amazing here, bringing you a review of the SH Figuarts Bruce Lee. Downright, this figure is absolutely amazing on first glimpse, and when you get a chance to sit down and actually play with it, you notice that it actually is perfect. There's not much I can say, even in a review, that won't be, this figure's pretty good. So let's actually just get into it. So first off, I had him standing in a cool pose, so I figured, you could jump right into it, you can see the pose. The face is actually amazing. The hand movements are accurate. Oop, I had him actually too high, but it's almost like he knows you're looking at him. So now with SHF's digital painting and coloring, they do an excellent job of pretty much getting the character perfectly done. But in terms of articulation, bicep swivel, rotation, butterfly joints here in the shoulders, hand movements, all double jointed. The legs don't come all the way out to do a split, but they go all the way back, all the way forward, full rotation and ankle pivot and toe pivot as well. So you can get to do all the moves you want to do. And I'm doing terrible posing. Oh my god, this ab crunch is amazing. So it doesn't seem like much, but it actually really is. You can extend further going back. So you can do tons of stuff with it. The rotation on the waist is amazing. It's pretty much 360 degrees. It's just absolutely a great figure. And one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the head off real fast so you can see the head sculpt. This is the one of it looking straight. I can tell by my terrible fingernails. Ooh, fuck it. So that's one of the heads. And what you do is you pretty much just take the front face plate off, as I'm doing now, and removing it. And you can have the other heads. Easy, simple swaps. You don't even actually have to take the head off. Because when you look at it in package, it actually looks like you take off a whole head. And as you can see, these face sculpts are just so amazing. And I probably should have did this review a long time ago, considering how long I've had the figure. But I just haven't had the time. And as you can see, just playing around with it, these faces are amazing. And this is the faces going around Japan. Is just making everyone laugh and do funny, like just tons of funny photos. Now, as for the faces though, there are tons of other hands and accessories. Like, he comes with closed fists, 2 of them. So that's one left, one right. There are generic open palms, which I won't say they're relaxed, but more like focused hands. Or, I don't even know what to say it for him, because you don't know. Then there's hands for when he's holding the staff. So, open palm out. And there's 2 of these. There's the infamous... Oop, I dropped the hand, sorry. There's the infamous thumb hand, which I'm going to actually put on right now. And the hands that I have on him now are actually, before I replace them, are the Wing Chun hands, which shows him pretty much in stance, posing, as you saw. So, I'm going to pop this head on. And just like that. This is what this hand is pretty much infamous for. Amazing, right? It's just, oh man, it's such a good figure. Then you have the hands for holding pretty much the staff and his, but I don't want to say batons, but I'm gonna call it shorter bow staffs. I never am good with names when I'm actually doing reviews, but these short handle sticks, the most generic name I can give them right now. This is what they hold for. They can extend actually all the way through. I just don't want to do it right now. So they can actually go through and you can go down, but you want to hold them in the most generic way. So you get 2 of these. You actually get 1 staff, which is actually very nice. Which I know is very generic, but still very, very nice. And you get a set of nunchucks on, a real chain. So, well, obviously I'm way bigger, so it looks terrible. But yes, real nunchucks for a tiny 1/12 scale man. Just so, let me actually have the hand back on so you can see. So, one thing I want to do is I want to compare him to the Figma Bruce Lee so you guys can see what it's like to have the 2 next to each other. So I'm going to pose him up real fast. Because this Bruce Lee is actually very tiny compared to other SHF, but Bruce Lee was an actually very small man. But this figure itself is great. Outright amazing. And this is him next to the Figma Bruce Lee, the generic Asian man. Now both are Bruce Lee. One is Figma, one is SHF. But in my honest opinion, the SHF blows it out in terms of looking exactly like him. I think the Figma did a good job. It's just that the face sculpt is a little off. But Figma did do a good job doing their own rendition. But it's just not the SHF one. So, there's that. So if you want downright one of the best looking figures of Bruce Lee in 1/12 scale, this is it. Figma 1 is great, but it absolutely has nothing on the SHF one. This is a solid 10 out of 10 figure. Can't wait for Yellow Jumpsuit, because I know we're going to get a Game of Death version. We've got to get a Game of Death version. There's no way we won't. So voila. SHF Bruce Lee. 10 out of 10. They even got veins on the hands. 10 out of 10 must have. Gotta go buy it, guys. Got it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Do all the things you normally do. But if you're going to hate, keep it moving. That's what I got to say. Don't forget, even though your pockets may be empty, may your heart always be full. And have a good one, guys. Later.